Our first character to help us remember predicting is Paula the Predictor. Paula is a magical fortune teller who uses her crystal ball to predict what's going to happen next in the future. Now, we as readers don't need a crystal ball in order to guess what's going to happen next in our book. Instead, we can use what we already know, clues that are in the book, like pictures, text features, headings, anything that can help us predict either what's going to happen before we read or what's going to happen while we read. When we make our powerful predictions like Paula, we're going to use sentence stems like, I think that will happen because, and it's really important that we make sure we say why we think that prediction will happen. If we were reading a nonfiction book, we would say things like, I think that I'm going to learn because. So, the book I've chosen is The Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. Now, I'm going to use my magical, powerful predicting skills. And look at this cover. On this cover, I see that there's trees and lots of leaves. And I see a woman right here in a cape, in a hood, and her outfit's red. So, I'm going to use my powerful predicting skills with my crystal ball, and I'm going to think about what I already know. Since I know this is a fairy tale, and since I know that I've read a fairy tale called Little Red Riding Hood, where the main character dressed very similarly to this woman, I'm going to use my predicting skills and say, I think that this book might have Little Red Riding Hood in it. Now, you don't just have to make predictions at the beginning of a story. I could go, and I'm not going to read this all on camera, and read through, and I could figure out, wait a second. There's another name in there, Cinderella. Well, Cinderella, I know, isn't in the Little Red Riding Hood story. So I'm going to change my prediction. Now I'm going to say, I think that Cinderella might be in this story because I can see her name right there as one of the chapter titles. So, now that we've met Paula the Predictor, let's move on and meet Clara the Clarifier.